Hello, I'm Paul Douglas. In this video, we're continuing our look at BiasFX. I'm going to continue with making our own preset, but this time I'm going to look at a bit more complex configuration and some further things you can do. One thing I haven't shown yet is the other screen that exists in BiasFX. So we have here our signal chain, and you can click on each item in it and change the settings. If you click on this little pedal icon here, you go to a more pedal board like view. With each of these, you can either just tweak the knobs like that, although if you're anything like me, you actually find that quite difficult to see. So what you can do is click on the particular pedal that you're interested in changing, change the settings as you desire, and then click off it, and you will go back to the large pedal board view. Have a look at the tube screamer, same again. Let's take the drive down a little bit. Maybe back the tone off. Didn't mean to do it that much. Click away from it again, and let's have a listen. Yep, somehow I've turned the tube screamer off there. I don't know if I intended to do that or not. Let's turn it back. Okay, very nice. So to get back to that previous screen, you can click on this icon, which I guess represents a signal chain. There we go. Back to the pedal board view. Again, sometimes this can get quite full. If you drag this to that side, so I'm just dragging with the mouse there, these are where the rack mount effects go. So you've actually got two types of effects. You've got pedals, and you've got rack mount style effects. So if we go back to the main signal screen, and let's add another effect. Let's pick something. So if you look at a couple of these, you can see that they are, just by the the graphics here, you can see that they're not pedals, they're rack mount effects. So let's grab this compressor here and bung that into the signal chain. If we then move off to the other screen, so you can see we've got our pedals there. Drag this to the left-hand side there, and there you see our compressor. And this works in much the same way. This screen, click on it, you get a bigger version of it, and you can you can change the parameters. A boost in level there. I'm not sure that was a good idea from the point of me recording the audio, but there we go. Lovely. So again, you can click off it, drag back, or these buttons here, these little arrow icons, do exactly the same as dragging. So if you want to go over to the right and then go back over to the left again. Let's go back to our main signal screen. Let's get rid of the effects menu. One thing I haven't shown yet, the preset that we set up in the previous tutorial has this amp here, which is great, but one thing you can do is you can use two amps if you want. You can split your signal. So if we, instead of having single here, if we click on this button, we have dual amps. So you see we've got two of the same type here. We can replace one of these with a different type if we wish. So if I click on one of them, select replace, let's pick a different one. What shall we have? Let's pick a British OR30, which is won't be a surprise to anyone that that's modelled off an orange amplifier. And now we have dual amps, so the signal is being split between the two. So if we click on this splitter here, you can see there are various parameters that you can play around with. Signal frequency and level. You can change the amount and the various parameters of the signal that goes to each amplifier. I shall leave you to play around with those settings to experiment. If we go to the other side, which is combining the outputs of the amplifier into a mixer, I guess you can do a similar thing here. So we could select how much from each amp that we want going into our final master output. And we've got pan and delay settings there. I'm going to save this as a new preset. I'm going to call it, I don't know, tutorial dual amp maybe. There we go. Save that into bank 1 as well. The last thing I'm going to discuss in this video is banks. So you have the supplied banks with Bias FX that contain the supplied presets, so these 3 here. You also have a favourite bank, which if you click the star next to a particular patch, then that will show up in your favourites. There we go. The bank 1 and bank 2 are the ones by default where you can save your own presets to, but you can also create new banks should you wish. So just click on the new bank button and there we are. And if we wanted, we could save a copy of this preset into our new bank. And there it is. I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe to the channel and feel free to like and share this video. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Paul Douglas and I'll see you next time. Cheers.